Hey everybody, it's time for a race. Let me tweet this out too.
That race though, that matchup, I dig it.
We had some trouble setting this race up because captions were appearing on somebody's screen. And we couldn't figure out where this text was coming from. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's do this thing.
I'm excited. Map. Red Rupee.
Map. We've got Terror and GamerCal versus Resifos and TGH. Lower bracket game. One of the later ones, actually.
Quite teams here too. GamerCal and Tear have been playing this game since God knows when. TGH picked it up relatively late, but his No Major Glitches PB is already like top 30. Oh, GamerCal pulling the trees, getting bombs, I love it. Unlike Tear, who is fishing for the random drop here, the random bomb drop here from the bush. Not getting too lucky. Oh, there it is. Alright.
Just money up here in the woods.
Can't complain about the early 3-on though.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a problem solver, honestly. I never complain about it.
Yeah. You can't, like, the first 300 is nice, the second 300 is still appreciated, the third one is like... Alright, well, at least Tear has a good excuse to go up there now. And grab both of them.
So we saw Resifos do the hula hand trick, and with the 300 in there, he's going to have enough money already. And it looks like TGH is also doing it.
Also doing it, yeah. Both people getting the hula hand money. Interesting.
I think that helps more when you don't get the 300. When you just cannot find money, this really pays off.
Yes. TGH and Resifos doing the early escape check too, which has become kind of a standard in 2v2 recently. I don't like it personally, but I do see the merit in it. GamerCal and Tear are basically doing exactly what me and Spooty usually do. But yeah, like there's a lot of wacky ways to start in 2v2, and they're all really interesting, and you kind of just have everyone wind up at Kakariko in the end anyway.
I'm not too familiar with the hula hand thing, but you can go to where they went and off-sync yourself on height and fall in the hole. It's something like that, and you end up in that room with a good bit of money.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with it either.
I've never learned that trick. It would be a good one to pick up.
I pretty much never go to hula hand room anyway. There's another 300 for GamerCal in the well, and now that hula hand was basically for nothing.
Yep. Did not pay off.
If you get 3 300s, that's it basically.
Hook shot. I'm running GamerCal's tracker, so I'm paying closer attention to that one. Hook shot is in the well.
Oh yeah, right, GamerCal doesn't run tracker. How does he do it? I don't understand how you remember all that stuff.
That seems like a disadvantage, yeah. It helps me keep my mind on what I'm doing. More than, I don't look at it to remember what I have, I look at it to figure out what the heck I do. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I do too. Cal getting a hard piece from Chicken Hut, immediately save and quit. And goes to, I assume, South Shore with that hook shot.
For a second there, I thought Terrace B was some kind of Sprite edition. I didn't understand what I was looking at. When did this character get a bird?
Cal actually taking his 9 bombs going to this game. He has the sword, so it makes sense. I mean, either choice is fine. I would assume Terra is going to go to the other. And then we're going to see a similar split in TGH and Resifos.
They split up the well.
Resifos decides he wants those bombs.
Not an escape yet.
Single arrow though. Always gotta make that meme.
Wonder if Cal's gonna go all the way in.
Yeah. What's he doing?
He's
always checks his stun drop.
Which
green
sucks.
rupee.
Just about the worst thing it could be, especially in this money seed.
Yeah. GH grabbing his mushroom. Resifos hasn't updated his tracker so far, but I would assume he's gonna catch up on it.
Twitch has been acting weird lately, and it was offline just an hour ago for a lot of people. So I'm having some trouble with the embeds.
I didn't notice it, to be honest.
So if you see captions or it looks like I'm mousing over something, that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stop that from happening. Spider sword.
There's another 300.
Man,
there's another 300 for Resifos. That's 3. There's 5. But yeah, that's already one too many. You don't really need the third one.
Like even if you were crazy for potions, you don't need more than 3.
And TJ just like, yep, there's another 300. The green team had that one already.
They're gonna break 1,000 before they get out the gate.
Good old Skull Woods. Oh, you guys can check lumberjack item. That makes sense, I guess.
There's the flute. Silver arrows.
Ooh, neat. Not bad. Sword on lumberjacks.
Terra picking up another 300.
Oh, the bow was in Mini Moldorm Cave as well. Damn.
Incredible. He just
Mini
got geared
Moldorm
up.
Cave, yeah.
And that's the end of Eastern Palace. Speaking of which, let's check those pendants. Eastern Palace is
gonna head
green.
straight there.
The other two are crystals, but Eastern Palace is green.
Okay. I think it would have made more sense here for TGH to go escape first, because right now he's gonna finish Mini Moldorm Cave. He's not gonna know if he wants to go to Ice Rot Cave, potentially.
We got crystals.
Unless
2 and 6.
Sorry, go on. Okay. Unless Resifo is gonna go ahead and save and quit, and then TGH does fake flippers, that would actually be really efficient. Damn, and the bow. Just sitting there. Bow silvers just sitting there right next to each other. Wonder if we're gonna see someone go to Eastern. It is green pendant, but it's still Eastern, and Eastern is great.
Yep.
TGH wanted to teleport the house there, and then realize, oh hey, I wanna activate that flute. Maybe a flute activate from Tear here, and then probably Death Mountain if I had to guess. And GamerCal is heading straight to Eastern. I dig it.
I think so. I think that's a good move. Green pendant, whatever. An extra item.
Green pendant, but it's early bowl and.
I don't see skipping that dungeon pretty much ever with 2 people.
Yeah, it's just one of those no-brainer choices early on usually.
Getting an extra item out of it's just nice.
TGH going to Eastern now, that makes sense.
Master Sword is in Sasrala's right beside it.
Ooh.
Gonna make the dark room really easy.
Seeing pretty similar place here. Rutherford's turning in that mushroom, which green team didn't do. Wait, you get a flute there and it's gonna allow you to pick up the mushroom?
Where's
No.
that?
No, it doesn't. Never mind. Rutherford's fluted to try and reset the screen to grab the mushroom reward.
Oh.
But that didn't work.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, you gotta leave that screen.
It would still be faster to walk anyway.
I think so, yeah.
Let's try and do. Oh, the mitts!
Ooh! Gloves, actually, but still.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I just hate saying power glove. What a stupid device that was. I had one of those for a while. Never got it to work.
I usually say gloves.
Yep.
And then when you find mitts, I say, hey, another glove. Ooh, Terry eating a death here on that one.
Ugh. You know how you know the power glove sucked? They never tried to remake it. After 20, 30 years. They never brought back the glove.
You had them in Ocarina of Time, though, didn't you? Pretty sure there were 2 lift upgrades in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, there were. I mean the physical glove that it's taking its name from.
Oh, yeah.
The Nintendo accessory.
Yeah, gloves one step in the right direction, which is not doing Aga. Although with that hookshot gloves is like that dangerous part where you can hookshot across and go to Village of Outcasts once you do Aghanim. If I found Moon Pearl and Lamp here, I'd be pretty willing to just have one player YOLO Aga personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing so far in EP, and the rest is locked behind Dark Room, so it's actually less likely for something to beam those.
We got a pretty good mirror setup here with one side in each place.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yep.
We found the hammer.
Did we? Where did we find the hammer?
The mountains. They both have it.
Oh, kind of Burna for Gamer Cal. Oh yeah, the hammer is there. Was that a Moon Pearl on Recipos?
I don't think so.
Should
Yeah, it
be
was.
coming up on,
You're right.
Should be coming up on Terra. Yep. Okay, that's Dark World. That is Dark World.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they're looking for. The red cane too. Red and blue cane at the same time.
Yep.
And they're cruising in this
That is,
seed. This is already opened up.
That's a beefy cave. Is that a version 25 seed? Everything's an overworld. This is awkward.
There's doing himself a hop across this pit. Gonna go probably to Tower of Hera.
Probably gonna do that here. Yeah. If you got that hammer, you might as well.
You can go to Hera, and unfortunately, I don't think he got the Master Swords, so he can't. Well, he's not got the book either, so he can't check the tablet. But he should be okay in the.
He's gonna have the hammer from Moldorm too, so that's gonna make that fight neat and easy peasy.
And when it's done, he can come back and go down the spiral cave.
Yes.
Get that checked. there's a chance they won't be able to do Hera. It's what, a 30% chance?
Yeah. If not, Big Key is in the basement. There's the map.
Flipping a coin on this big key being in this accessible chest. There it is. They're gonna do Tower of
There
Hera.
it is. Gamercal coming up on the Armos fight, which is honestly no problem whatsoever with those silver arrows.
Yep. TGH on his way to the mountains on the other side.
Did TGH not kill Armos?
Did he not take the green pennant? It doesn't look like he has.
He was behind Gamercal, I know that much. Like, he probably just left after Burna. Like, he probably left after Resifos hit jackpot on that cave, which I understand.
Taking a risk on the green pendant being garbage.
Yeah. Well, here comes the green pendant. If that's something, that's already going to be big for green team. If that green pendant hides something.
Yeah, worst thing it could be probably the boots.
Something like that, yeah. Bombs. Well, that's nothing.
Nothing special, yeah. Well, the race continues.
Ooh, Resifos. Resifos falling down here. That's an annoying fall because he hit the color switch too. Alright. Gamercal doing the only plausible thing, activating his flute, going to Death Mountain.
They're not going to be able to get one of the items, I don't think. It's going to be in the basement.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't get it. I didn't catch what was in the small chest. That was underneath the big chest.
Yeah, Moldorm definitely guaranteed that something is in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
So we might see the players have to come back up this mountain to get that item later. Hopefully not.
Yes. There's an item in the chest that you need a fire source for, which both of these teams do not have.
They can go to Thieves Town and get in the gate, though, if they want.
Oh yeah, they can do a lot now. I'd be really setting my eyes on Thieves Town here. You get all that stuff early. Thieves Town and Pod is really what you want to be thinking about. You can clear Thieves Town. But you pretty much can already clear Pod. Like, those are two dungeons you want to look at.
I think I'd send one player to the Hype Cave through his house and the other player the Thieves Town.
Yeah, I like that. Probably take the more stacked player, like gear-wise, to Pod, since you have to do dark rooms and you don't have the mirror.
There's also the rest of Escape. No one's gone in there yet, I don't believe. Not the whole way.
Yeah. That's there, but there's not as much of a reason right now to do that.
I like to wait until I have boots, if I can help it.
Yeah. And there's so many options in Dark World. Like, Cal is gonna check the 3 escape chests, which I do think is a good choice. Because that's a really fast check. There's Resifos Moldorm kill finally. And TJ is just doing Tower of Hera while he's up here. Was there anything in that small chest? I guess we're about to see. I don't really see the merit in coming here if there's nothing you need. You can just do it right before Gain's Tower.
Yeah.
Unless something was in that small chest. Nope, heart piece. He's even checking the big chest. Oh no, wait, he needs that small key. He needs that key, Okay, my bad. Oh, Resifos. Oh, Resifos is going downstairs. He doesn't have a fire source. Uh-oh.
Did he forget?
He's gonna do tile room and then get stuck. Uh-oh.
That's too bad. Meanwhile,
okay, Maya Red Swamp Blue, apparently.
So we don't need the flippers, except for ice. I guess they are.
Yeah, but these guys
required.
don't. These guys don't need the flippers. But yeah, they're technically required. That's true. Oh, this is where communication comes into play, though. Like, this shouldn't be happening. Resifos at some point should have said, "I'm going to basement," and then TGA should have said, "Hey, you don't have a fire source."
He's turning around. He's locked out. Actually,
Yep.
What a pain.
Oh, dang it.
Well, GamerCal and Tear are exploring pretty openly here.
Basically
GamerCal's-
what we were expecting, yeah.
Yeah, GamerCal's on his way to get the rest of the stuff, and Tear is already going to Palace of Darkness first.
Yeah. Hype Cave finally living up to the same. Oh, there was a fire rod in there. What else was in there? I missed that. Blue mail.
Yep.
Damn.
I don't remember if the fire rod was in there or not, but the blue mail certainly was.
Well, fire rod is nice because that's going to make the turtle room a lot more bearable in pod, which is easily the worst room in there.
Yeah, the generous guy had the fire rod. I missed that. And the hype cave, so hype cave is pretty good.
Cal grabbing his hammer. Yeah, he's just going to get his stuff and go to the East Town, I would imagine.
So background on this, these players have beaten like 5-6 teams each, and they're in the lower bracket, round 5 out of 7 rounds. So they've made it quite a way. Whoever wins this will be moving on, the other one will not.
TGH and Resifos actually have been in losers bracket from round 1, so they fought their way all the way up here.
Yeah.
GamerCal and Tear got knocked down into losers bracket last round. I wonder who knocked them down there.
They've beaten quite a few teams.
Oh yeah. Resifos going to Village of Outcasts, TGH going to Hype Cave and Pod. Really nothing out of the ordinary here. Cal and Tear doing the same thing. This was largely the same routing from both teams here.
Yep. Tear hasn't had the chance to pick up the Master Sword yet, which is going to make some of this annoying. But nothing in Palace of Darkness really will be too bad, especially with silver arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too big of a deal. But it's still nice to have.
That'll come into play more in other dungeons, so we'll probably see him pick it up soon. He doesn't have the mirror though, so it's not like it's a quick hop. He has to actually go out of his way to get it.
Village of Outcasts is trash, as honestly it tends to be in version 26. And then Thieves Town is going to have everything.
Checking the digging game and the rest of Thieves Town. Gonna see our players going to blinds, I think. Mandatory, it's good. They have the blue cane. Should be an easy go.
Oh yeah, Blue Cane makes this
Titan
smooth
mitts.
sailing. Ooh!
I didn't know you
mitts,
could go
oh.
that way. Oh,
Yes,
that's
you
interesting. To leave the
Titan
digging
mitts,
game.
what do you do now? Damn. Are you gonna go be a man? Grab that fire rod and go to Ice Palace? Sounds like a terrible idea, actually.
I think there's plenty to do.
Yeah. If they had flippers, I would be like, okay, go to Ice. There's something there. But without flippers, you know, logically, they're not even supposed to be there. So.
Ice might very well be the last dungeon.
Yeah, but since they basically have everything against other than flippers, I think Ice is going to be a very, very attractive choice very soon.
This is the kind of seed where you don't want to see the mirror show up at all. Hopefully we never see the mirror.
Yeah.
For the sake of
Pretty
speed,
much.
the book and the mirror can just get out of here, and we want to see whatever pendant or whatever medallion opens up Turtle Rock and both rods. We want to see. That's it, pretty much. That's all that's left. Technically speaking, the ice rod and whatever medallion, and that could be the game.
Yep.
So 2 items away is what I'm saying from go mode, maybe.
Yeah, pretty much.
having the mirror and the flippers be locked. Well, I guess the flippers are required, theoretically. They don't need them, but they are supposed to be on the list.
Yes. It's only relevant as in, you know, as long as they don't have the flippers, Ice Palace is not really something they should consider, like said, because, you know, technically they can't get there. And obviously, as long as they don't have those flippers and that mirror, they don't have to go to Swamp, which is nice.
They will need a way into Desert, so they'll need the book or the mirror for that, but generally speaking, the mirror is only for Swamp. Specifically for Swamp. And whatever items it unlocks, which obviously, if you don't need to look at those items, you're going to save some time, so if you can't get them, you can't get them.
Terror's my favorite dark room, it looks like. I think I get lost in that maze every single time.
I'm better at that maze than I am in Turtle, apparently. Last time we played.
Oh, is he actually... Wait, did he get the big chest already? I must have missed that. Is he trying to get back? I can't do that. Oh, that's a heart piece.
That's
and
why
now
I
he's
take the
gonna kill
death.
himself. Okay.
He's doing the same. You don't want to get lost in that maze. It's a real mess.
Yes, yes. Just gonna take the death ward back. That's fine. He probably hammer jumped.
That's a pretty slick move.
Yeah, I gotta learn that. I suppose in GGH, both in Thieves Town, I don't dig it. Meanwhile, Green Team finds out what's up in Pod. I'm not sure if they found anything of value, I don't think they did. But at least Cal now knows that he can go mode it, and that he won't have to go there and think about it for a really long time.
Oh, they're both there because they wanted the mitts on the other player, and they just thought, you know, why not do blinds while we're here?
Yeah, but with the flute, I mean, you're not really hard pressed to do Thieves Town while you're there.
With mitts and the flute, you can get into blinds in something like 10 seconds. Not the 5-minute loss of time that Total Rock is.
Yeah.
Blinds really is the best dungeon in this game for getting to and getting done.
Yeah. Alright. Blind down on Resifos. 3 people on blind right now. And
Yep.
one is in some weird dark room. Oh no, that's the turtle room. Tear, you have the fire rod. Oh no, wait, that was the first turtle room. That's the second turtle room. Yeah, it's gonna fire rod that.
Nice.
There
Turtles
we
are
go.
lit up.
Yeah, no, it's easy peasy.
Nice work, too.
Yep. Really well done.
The boss won't give him any trouble with the silver arrows. One shot will do it. Doesn't matter what sword he has. You can put all the quotes around not required for flippers and silvers you want. None of these 4 players are going to need either of those items. They do have silvers,
Yeah.
though.
There's no way they're gonna need any of them. There's that silver arrow.
Gamer Cal's about to find his mitts, and that's going to open up some more stuff for the green team right after they ran out of dungeons.
Oh god, and the TJH going into... Oh no, he has the fire rod, he just doesn't have it marked on his tracker. Okay, never mind then. Okay, that makes sense.
There's the mitts. Both players
Yep.
have that.
Can't be too long until Tear comes here to grab those. Gamer Cal is gonna check Brett Smith's, I imagine. How did Gipto end up in there with him and the chest? First time I've seen that.
Rez is gonna get himself the red tunic.
Not bad.
Gamer Cal is slowly slamming down all the pegs.
Someone checked Pet Cave earlier. I don't think it had anything. I'm pretty sure they didn't check Frog Dude though.
Pretty rough to
Looks
check
like
him.
TGH.
I
Looks
hate
like
doing
TGH
it.
found both items.
I think
I'm
of all the
not gonna say
changes
more.
that were made, the you can now take the blacksmith without the mirror thing was the most annoying thing to
Oh, yeah.
read.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go on an adventure with him actually. He's probably gonna take him all the way to Catfish and then save him quit to Sank. If I would have to take a guess.
Yeah. When they added this feature, they added this annoying possibility to have to journey around the world twice.
Yeah.
Because that definitely wasn't the case when I started playing. This never would have happened.
Yeah, yeah. It's something you gotta consider though.
One of the drawbacks of not having the mirror is this could have something.
Yep. It also makes it all the more attractive in 2v2 because you're not wasting too much time because your teammate is still doing stuff. And if it works out, the other team might not check it for a really long time because it's kind of tedious. And by kinda, I mean it's like one of the worst items to check.
We'll clarify for the chat here. The hammer cannot kill Ganon. That is a different mode from what we're playing entirely, where the sword just doesn't exist. So the hammer replaces the sword for all functions, basically.
Yes, in swordless mode.
In regular randomizer and in vanilla, the hammer is just a joke of a weapon to Ganon. He ignores it.
Yep. Alright, Mothula didn't have anything, but... Oh no, Mothula had Quake. Or, well, Quake was somewhere in there. So that's not too bad. Here grabbing his mitts, and there is the... Swordsmith flying to Kokoriko.
About to check the blacksmiths. Here we go. This was a long, long walk.
This could
Let's see
be
if-
pretty big for Cal, yeah.
Let's see if this pays off. This was a huge time sink.
Cal at least got to check Hype. Did he check Hype Cave? I don't even know.
I didn't see.
Red Ruby. Got a Red Ruby for his troubles.
Well, the chest is there if he'd like to do another fetch quest.
He might.
It's not just walking around with the blacksmith, it's also that it unlocks the chest. You get to do it again, the opposite way.
Yeah. Gets the 2 dead rocks there. He decides, yeah, I'm just resetting the screen. I dig it. Okay, Terror going into Goldwoods now. Still pretty similar routing for everyone here. Aside from Red Team both having done Thieves Town.
For as empty as their items list looks, they really are close to having this ready to go.
Yep.
It's just where are those last 2 items? They could be absolute nightmares.
Yep. Cal is going to check the T-Rock requirement, it seems, and then clear out Dark Death Mountain. He's
Good
going
scene.
up to...
Have we seen
he's going
any
up first
medallion?
now. Yes, TGH found Quake in Skullwoods.
Looks like Ether for Meyer is what he marked off there.
Oh yeah, he did. Wait, what is Gamer Cal doing? Oh, he's going to Hera? Is he going to Hera? Didn't they do Hera already?
One of the players did. Oh, he's got a
Didn't do
fire
nothing.
source. Maybe he's... No, I don't think he did do this.
Ooh, no. Oh. Okay.
He might do the basement too. He might be the first player to actually check that out.
I don't think it makes sense to come here unless you plan on checking the basement, yeah. TGH gonna moonwalk.
What would he be looking for?
Who?
Gamer Cal. Like, why would you come to Tower of Hera? What item are you seeking that you would do this dungeon for?
Basically anything that progresses you. I mean, if the ice rod is down there, that's like probably a run winner.
Haven't seen the lamp, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But they don't need it. Look at this TGH messing around with the water.
Yeah. No. Whew, it's close. Hera is a crystal, yeah, but you can do that right before Ganon's tower, and it's fine because they didn't find anything there yet.
Yeah, there's no rush to do it, and it's certainly out of the
Terry
way. So
another death.
I'm expecting him to go to the dark and check those chests after instead of leaving. That's probably why he came up here, and he's just doing Tower Hera on the way, maybe.
Yeah. Terry did eat a death just now. I didn't really catch if it was intentional to reset his health or if he died somewhere late. He's also going to take his time killing those Gyptos, which is super annoying, but he wants to conserve his magic. Understandably, Mossula is a Herald boss.
If you do it this way, you have plenty of mana to wipe him out with the Fire Rod.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's a good point. They don't have the mirror, so actually doing Tower of Hera last is kind of inconvenient.
Yeah, that could be a nightmare.
Well, there's still no reason to do it just now, unless you want to check the basement. I don't really still see the point in that. We'll see if he goes to the basement. Terror with the Mothula fight.
Not using his rod too much. I don't know how much damage it does compared to the sword. Not 100%
It
on
does red sword damage.
Oh, that's pretty solid. You gotta watch it. There he goes. Man.
Oh, here comes Dark Death Mountain on TGH. Red Boomerang. And Green Rupee. There comes the basement.
Can't wait for this.
Cal is taking all these gambles, man. He cleared the green pendant when Red Team didn't. What else? He did something else earlier where it was like, oh, this pays off. But yeah, like, he keeps doing all these things. If one of them pays off, that could be huge for them. If none of them pays off, that could also be huge for them, but in a different way.
TGA's heading into Hookshot Cave now.
Quake to get into T-Rock.
Well, they can go in there. They can do most of it. Mirror. Yeah. That sucks. That's too bad. But there it is. The mirror has been found, which means that suddenly our players have another 10 minutes of work maybe to do. There's the flippers at the bottom of this freaking tower.
Oh! That doesn't make a difference, actually.
Optional
that actually doesn't make a difference. Got excited there for a second, but they don't need those unless something is in Swamp. Oh god.
If something's in Swamp, then Green Team's just got a huge edge. Otherwise, Flipper's not a big deal quite yet.
Yes.
The mirror could be, but I think we're going to see GamerCal pick that up right now anyway.
Yeah, he's going to find that right now.
I don't see why he would come up here if not going to Dark Mountain. I expect him to. He's got.
Oh, TGH goes to the basement. TGH goes to the basement. Never mind then.
Yeah, he's not leaving that unchecked either, so that's good. Both players on the same page here.
Okay, yeah. So that's not actually a difference here. Oh man, those flippers could have been huge, man. Oh, now they can do... Oh, I'd be so tempted to go to Swamp now, though.
Swamp?
I think... Oh no, he doesn't have Quake, man. If Cal had Quake, I'd like 100% call him going to T-Rock here. Because he likes to do that early.
He might send Terror to go do Turtle Rock.
I don't think so. He's about to find that mirror, though, and then he's probably just gonna go to Swamp. Geochecking Meyer area. Could go to Swamp ASAP. Yeah, I think they should go to Swamp, honestly. I think we're gonna see both TGH and and GamerCal go there. There's the flippers. There's a death from Resifos. We've seen a bunch of deaths this race already, damn. Oh, Tear is going to ice. He's gonna fake flipper there, but you know, technically they have the flippers, so they have access to it. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, He doesn't need to go get those, and he can let his buddy do swamp.
Yeah, and they have access to it. Yeah.
If something's in swamp, he'll find out one way or the other.
Oh, rest of us ran out of arrows. That's a bit of a situation here.
There should be some in here. I think there's 10.
Yeah, there's arrows like everywhere. There's 5 in this room. And
Game's
then
pretty good about giving you that.
yeah.
That's kind of why ice sucks so bad, because it's the only dungeon where they don't. They fail to give you what you need to beat the boss.
Oh yeah, the magic is such a big problem.
There's 2 little bags. Hopefully you didn't use any on the way, or you're just not going to be able to.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Ooh, book. Ooh, book in Ice Palace. And it doesn't look like TGH is gonna go to ice. It's probably gonna go to swamp. Makes sense. GamerCal checking Spike Cave, which I believe TGH didn't check.
The book is another item that I would put on the list of please don't show up. So they're going to have to check the tablets now.
Yeah. I was excited about that book because I thought it was desert entrance, but the mirror did that already actually.
Yep. They got both of the ways into desert, and also all of the stupid crap on the overworld is now unlocked, so they can get to work on all that junk.
So I would imagine desert from Cal, and then if he doesn't find anything, swamp. Desert is a crystal, right?
Yes. Crystal
so it
6.
Makes sense to check that first.
Important one.
Well, it looks like Cal is going to swamp.
Speaking of which, what's Crystal 5? Let me check that out. Thieves Town, they already have it.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, he's going to swamp.
Getting Desert done is going to unlock the Bomb Fairy. It's worth 2 chests to these players. I think GamerCal already has blind, right? So.
Yes.
Tear messed up his bomb jump. You can't do it now. You'll die. Don't do it. You madman.
He's a man. He's gonna do it.
Maniac.
Uh-oh. Ooh!
Didn't pay out.
You seem to have full magic when he died, which is unusual when you fail wall jump, but that's good because it can get you in really big trouble.
The items in the desert are locked up behind the boots. The boots are probably required. I think that means they are supposed to be.
Was the small key? Was the small key on the torch? Oh, there's bombos. But
I'm
yeah,
pretty
they
sure,
need boots.
Like, you can get those items, but the logic won't let you lock yourself out, so that means the boots are supposed to be mandatory.
Yeah. The thing is also, like, the big key's on the right side, so they're gonna need that small key on the torch. Otherwise, they can't finish the dungeon, possibly. Even if they go fetch a key.
Yeah. You're right. There's no way to do it.
I've actually been wondering, but no, I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can lock yourself out. Never mind, the boots can't be on the right side.
You can go up and get a key from the boss area, but you can't go through the whole thing if you do that, so you have to have the boots.
Yes.
And I don't like to do that because it takes forever, and it means that it's probably against the logic, so it probably isn't the answer anyway.
Yes. Cal doing... What is Cal doing? Hobo? What?
I don't know if they ever did Zora.
Checked island. Going to Hobo now. Apparently it didn't do that. Hobo coming in with those big 20s.
Pretty interesting race so far. Both teams are on the same locked up front. Can't find what they need.
Green bottle from the purple chest. It's not really a game changer. It's nice to have before going to ice, but...
How many bottles have you seen?
I'm surprised red isn't going to ice, in fact. Because that's open.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We haven't seen much out of it yet, but the book could be the answer.
Yeah. And even if it's not, it's a crystal dungeon. You got to do it anyway. There's
Yeah.
the big key. Also, in fair, we had the Sang card. I just realized. Tear picked it up. GamerCal picked it up.
Got a heart piece
from the big chest.
Ice is looking less likely to be it unless the book pays off, which it easily could with 2 items behind it. And you could check the pedestal too.
Not sure if Tear already has the 3rd item, but it looks like he doesn't if he's going back for that other chest.
Yeah. I don't think he does. Could
Yeah,
an item be on the pedestal? Could we see Ice Rod?
The Ice Rod can always be there.
Yeah.
If the rock is a crystal.
Well, they have one die-in for Turtle Rock, both teams do, so it's just Ice Rod missing now, right?
Yes. What's the pendants?
Pendants Mire and Swamp.
Okay. I was thinking the lamp could maybe be there, but because of Mire it can't. Yeah, pedestal could be Ice Rod, so. Or boots. They need boots to clear desert.
It's the boots on the altar would be nice. Put boots and Ice Rod on the list, that's it. Check those off and we got it. Where are those things? It's pretty uncommon for boots to be required. Even when desert's mandatory, it's not that often that you see that, so I don't even think about it usually.
Yeah, but these boots are required and they can be on the pedestal.
Yeah. It's like a 50-50 chance when the desert is a crystal that you need the boots at all, and even then. So it's like a 1 in 5.
Does Rutherford have the book? No, he doesn't have the book. Don't think you should go to send someone to do Swamp there without the book. To do Skullwoods there, I mean, without the book.
They're both
grabbing his heart piece from a Genos cave.
GamerCal has joined the ice here.
Yeah. Probably have a plan. And there's a red rupee for Tear, and that's the last item. So it's really only that book, and then... Oh, he's mirroring out. He's just grabbing the book to check book spots?
He's leaving.
Interesting.
I think he should just finish it. I think it should just be
if
done.
You go there.
Bomb jump and get done.
What else could he do anyway? He could go into T-Rock. That's still an option, and not a bad one if you ask me.
I guess to be fair, Ice is the only contender compared to Blinds for fastest dungeon to get into.
True that. Seeds are required by launching in 85% of seeds.
Really? That doesn't sound right.
If you come... I mean, you gotta count bonk jumps too, right? You know, something as hookshot gated behind the first chest in hookshot cave and something like that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But usually when something's hidden there, you almost always have the boots. Like, when it's on desert, and only desert that you need the boots for, that's when it's really...
GamerCal rushing the tablets. That's another one of those plays that could just pay off big time. If you know, something is at the tablets. That's money.
I feel like I've been cursed by bootless seeds more than 15% of the time.
He's taking that cold certified really slowly.
Yeah. There's no iframes on that, so you can just wail on him.
Yeah. I guess he just wants to be absolutely certain.
He's got that bar locked down.
Yeah.
Even that beating that Cold Stone took, he's only half dead.
Fucking cotton candy of doom.
Amazingly tanky. Maybe it's just hard to hit it. It's made out of gas or something.
Amazingly everything, really. Like, he hits so hard too.
It's got to be the most misleading boss in this game for danger.
Yeah.
Like Vitreous is a bunch of eyeballs, but they're electric and they're in goop and they're dangerous looking.
Yeah.
This thing is just
This
a
is-
puffball.
It looks at you. Ooh, sword and swamp. One of these teams finally doing swamp. That took way longer than I thought it would, not gonna lie. But they got along fairly nicely. I don't think Cal checked Ether Tablet, so we might see that out of tear right now. PGH with the bomb jump. That was an interesting setup. I've never seen that before. Yep, there comes the Ether Tablet check from Terra. Is he gonna go to T-Rock, though? Or I suppose with the hammer Mothula, actually. Never mind, there comes the sword again.
Do you think Terra's doing Turtle Rock, actually?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if he goes right side, sure. Is he gonna go up there just to grab the mirror? I mean... I'm surprised he doesn't... Oh, he doesn't have the mirror. That's why he goes this way.
Yeah. Get the
He's
mirror.
going for
and,
mirror, but what does he do after? That's the question. I can't see him not going for Ether. Ah, dude, that's so clever, actually. That's why GamerCal didn't do Ether Tablet, because it gives Terra an excuse to grab that mirror.
He might need the flippers, and he's gonna know while Turtle Rock is being done.
Yes. So that would make sense. Yeah, he's probably going to do T-Rock then, just to stall out for information and gather some himself. Alrighty. There comes that mirror. Really curious to see what Terra's gonna do next. Does GamerCal only have 2 crystals?
Yeah. That's accurate.
Okay.
It's, what one's... I think it's
But I mean, what
blind.
is it? What is he missing? I mean, yeah, he's got blinds. He doesn't have Ice Palace, which is really fast in Go mode.
Tower of
and he
Hera,
doesn't have
that's what he did, I think.
And he doesn't have Skull Woods, which is also really fast in Go mode.
He's the one who cleared Eastern and got the green pendant.
Yes. Well, there's T-Rock. This could be big. Big TM.
If the ice rod's in there, but it looks like Rez might be doing the
gonna be.
same.
I mean, it's going to be big either way. Unless Rez is doing the same thing, it's pretty inconsequential. Right side has a bottle in Swamp. Doesn't seem like there was anything worthwhile so far on GamerCal. Nope, here comes T-Rock. I mean, at this point, I kind of think that Boots are going to be in here instead of the Ice Rod, which would also be big. I'm expecting Boots in T-Rock.
Scumbag Swamp Palace not giving him the big key. TGH locking down Cold Stare like it's a joke.
That's that NMG practice coming in. Oh, that Nuclear Throne music though. I dig it. Yeah, GamerCal is using some Toho sprite. I don't know who that is that Tear is using.
I think they're
Probably
both
also a
Toho.
Toho sprite.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they are either, but I think they're both from that, yeah. Marissa is, I think, the name of one of them, but I don't even know which one.
Yes. That's Cal's. He has it in the stream title all the time. Some keys, Terry doing intentional death to get some health back. Oh, Cal is going up those bitchy stairs. Let's see if he can handle them. Nope, he goes back down. Never mind.
Rez is checking the floating island. What was on that?
Wait, they must have seen that though, right?
You would think that if it was an item they needed, that Green Team would have gotten it.
Yeah.
Those stupid stairs don't even work in vanilla. I checked when I was playing. It's half mana up on that floating island.
Oh, no, this is not too bad. 10 arrows in the big chest for Gamer Cal. Nothing so far.
What did Rez come up here for?
What did Res come up here for? He
Surely
came
it
up
wasn't
here
just
for the
that.
half magic.
Was it? That was it?
And the
Oh.
mirror, and the mirror.
Oh, okay. If he didn't have the mirror, that makes a lot of sense, because now he can go do stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't take the T-Rock gamble, though. This could be huge for green team. It's like the first real, route divergence we've seen.
Yeah, I thought we were on the same page again, but nope, they're not doing Total Rock on red yet.
Yeah.
They haven't done Swamp yet either, I don't believe.
Yes.
But it
Well, we're
doesn't
about to
look
find
like-
out on Gamer Cal if that's worth anything.
It's pretty unlikely at this point, but it could be on this stupid boss here. Did he hold the item this whole time? Or is it
I'm not
another
sure.
pendant for Gamer Cal?
It's another pendant for Gamer Cal, but I'm pretty sure Argus still has an item.
He might just be pulling the altar here soon.
Blind pull?
5
Nothing in
arrow
T-Rock so
capacity.
far either. Okay, TGH is going to Swamp now as well.
Well,
Cal could very well gamble a pedestal. It'd be a very Gamer Cal play to just be like, I'm gonna blind pull the pedestal, why not?
apparently boots were in Swamp. I didn't see that. Nice. He does have
Oh! Oh,
That's
so it does have
actually
boots.
important.
Okay,
That
that's
is
huge.
mandatory.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Swamp actually did pay off.
Argus with +5 arrows. Gamer Cal is heading towards the pedestal?
Gamer Cal should go get the desert done.
Yeah, I agree. And they never checked that apparently. Terra's digging deeper and deeper into T-Rock here. There's not a sword. That's
The
neat.
butter.
Can't complain about that. Here comes Mimic Cave. So we're only looking for the ice rod here on green team.
I feel like probably desert is a good bet. Why didn't I would like to see
Oh,
Gamer
yeah.
Cal go there now.
Yes. Wait, what's he doing? Lamp in Mimic Cave.
Nice. That's pretty gross. Like if you hand picked a place for it, that's where a lot of people would put it. If people were just like, if you opened up the vote to the chat on where would you like to put the lamp, Mimic Cave would be in the top 5. I think an awful place.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, he found a required item, right? That's progression.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to deliver that purple chest there with a green potion. We already saw that on red team.
I mean, you can dump on this seat if you want, but we're making pretty good progress here for 57 minutes in.
Oh yeah, they're almost in gold mode. And
These
most of them
players-
have like 4 crystals.
This ain't an amateur seed, that's for sure. Whenever they put the lamp on the mountain, it's terrible for new
Yeah.
players, but everyone else doesn't really mind it too much usually.
Cal really needs to start catching up on pendants now and on crystals now though.
Yeah.
He might check the pedestal, I understand that because we already have 2 pendants, so you want to know. But like, he needs to get going.
If you have players who can't do Palace of Darkness in the Dark or Mire, and you don't have the lamp, that's when it really gets nasty to have that thing up there.
Oh yeah. Yep. Alright. So Cal is gonna do the stuff in Skull Woods and check the pedestal while he's at it, I assume. And this is a moment of truth for Tear. If he finds the ice rod here, that's huge for green team.
Yep, this is where it's gonna make or break this dungeon. He might have to leave in despair.
Yes, he's gonna set a checkpoint. Understandable.
Quake for Gamer Cal. Now he's got that. Now everyone can get into Turtle Rock.
Yep.
Tear's trying to get this done with no upgrades for it.
It's a hard piece.
He pulled it off. This is the method, by the way, to get in there without any mirror shield.
That's a map.
Down he goes. Honestly,
Ooh.
it might be faster to just take this death and use iframes.
It's no shame dying here.
It's a really annoying part to try and get done.
Yeah.
I like this Samaria Kane knockback.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's really smart. That's a red rupee.
1 to go.
Is that his last item? Does it even have anything? There's only his compass missing. There has to be an item in that chest, actually. He's getting his mirror ready, though. He doesn't believe in it.
Shovel.
Ooh, dude.
Let's go dig.
If that leads to the ice rod, that's so dirty.
Yeah, because they have to... If that's the ice rod on the dig spot instead of just being the ice rod there, that just is the seed saying, you know what? Your time is not valuable. I'm taking 3 minutes of your life away.
He's gonna check that immediately, which is the right play, I think. Like, if you make that Meyer play, you gotta commit to it. No matter what it throws at you. That's the ice rod, that's so hilarious. Yeah, the seed went from okay to absolutely awful if the ice rod is actually in the big spot.
50 cents, ice rod is a bust.
Oh, man.
You can use warp on Turtle Rock to get back to where you were a little bit. So it's not a horribly huge loss of time, but it's still, you gotta climb the mountain and all that crap.
Yes, that's quite a time loss. Okay, pedestal check-in coming from GamerCal. Honestly, we're running out of spots for that ice rod to be. At this point, pedestal is pretty damn likely.
If it's on the pedestal, then GamerCal's dungeon choices are suddenly golden instead of...
Oh, yeah.
He's the only one who bothered with Eastern. Remember, TGH ran away from Eastern because he didn't want to do the Dark Rooms. Understandably, he didn't want to gamble on a pendant. But if
Moment of truth. I don't even know what it says for the ice rod.
It's not.
It's
couch money.
Aww. Where's the
Pendant's
ice rod
no
then? There comes the Ether tablet.
TGH made the right call, skipping Eastern at the end of this, because it was just 3 bombs and no value to the pendants at all.
Yes. Is it here? It's pretty likely to be here at this point, which Terra, granted, should have checked before going to T-Rock. The cape. I'm not sure if we've seen the item on Bonk on...
I don't think so.
King's Tomb, Bonk Rocks. I think we've seen King's Tomb before, which means we've probably also seen Bonk Rocks and everything.
I haven't seen it, but
I don't think we've seen Fat Fairy.
I don't think we've seen any of those 3. Well, we definitely haven't seen Bomb Fairy because that is Desert, and nobody's done Desert, right?
Oh, there it is. Was it not?
No.
What was on that ledge?
I didn't see. Yeah, apparently it was Ice Rod.
That was the Ice Rod. There it is. Oh, damn.
Well, that's go mode.
But Red don't know that yet.
This is Green Team's advantage. They have the cape.
Yes, which was... I don't know where it was.
It was in...
on the Ether pedestal.
Yeah. GamerCal going for it immediately. Well, alright.
Well, let's go on, yep.
They are bouncing all over the place, and to see the pathing, what was it? It was such a mess.
Yeah. TGH gonna do Desert first, which is reasonable, but every second now that Red doesn't check, then Cal. Every second that they don't check that Ether tablet and the bumper cave, it's gonna be really bad for them.
I'm trying to think of the exact path to get that ice rod. So they go up to the mountains to get their hammer and stuff. They do Hera, but they can't complete it because they don't have the fire rod. They have to go to the Dark World, get the fire rod, come back and get the flippers, and then head into ice to get the book.
To come back up and get...
It's like a 7-step process to get this ice rod.
Yeah. So actually, fake flippering to Ice Palace, when I mentioned it the first time, would have actually been the play. At like 20 minutes or so.
Technically true.
That's sick.
That's sick. They needed that book to get going. They need the ice rod.
Yeah.
This is why I said I didn't want to see the book in the mirror. It just opens up a bunch of places that shouldn't be checked normally because you have no way to check them, so you know that's not them. But if the book actually exists in the world map, then you got some work.
Yeah. Still, red team is going nowhere near that ether tablet, and that's bad. Tear's gonna grab his red sword real quick. That's not a bad choice. Wait, that's not where you go, Tear. Oh no, wait, the boots are in here too. Never mind. Oh, you had to grab a bomb underneath that pond.
How early were the boots? He wants the red sword too.
Sure. They must have been like the push block room, the chest right before Argus.
Yeah, I feel like they're pretty far in, but I don't remember how far. I didn't see them exactly. Red team has a slight crystal lead, but they have a lot of finding to do.
Yes, they still need to find... See, here's the problem. Like, if they go up Death Mountain first, after they find that cave, they're not going to go back down to check that one location and then go back up to T-Rock. I really don't see them, go up there without doing T-Rock.
Yeah, TGH has the book. He could check Ether, get the cape. If they just swung by Bumper Cave, like, you don't even need to have the means to get in. You just need to check it and take a look. And then you would know.
A lot of people don't like to check it, but I think information in a situation like that is king. They're going to find the cave, they're not going to know it leads to the ice rod, and they're going to keep exploring, more available options. Cal is buffering.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset him, I think.
Uh-oh. There's bonk rocks coming from TGH. That was them bombs.
Trying to pull Gamer Cow back in here.
Well, red team is still being efficient. Like, we're not at the point yet where they're terribly inefficient. TGH is checking all the boots spots, whereas Resifos is in here to grab his boots. But, like, so far, it's just going to be terribly inconvenient to find stuff. TGH is going to south again. I don't know where he's exactly going for, but basically the exact opposite of where he wants to go.
Like I said at the start of this race, Twitch was being a little shaky. I think GamerCal is online, but I'm not allowed to look at his screen right now.
Let's see if I can pull him up. But
hopefully he comes back.
Yeah, I agree with that, Zero Rush. Like, you should check that. You need the information. Can't load up any other pages on Twitch. Well, you guys better not refresh the stream then.
Yeah, that was the issue they were having, is it wouldn't load, so if we lost this connection, we might not get it back until that gets resolved. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I can't load up a stream either. TGH coming on Fat Fairy, not a poor choice.
Res found the boots.
Yep. Res also continues to explore Swamp for some reason. Is he gonna? He's gonna. No, never mind. He's gonna do Argus in case the Ice Rod is on the pedestal. They don't know that yet. That's not a bad choice.
As long as we have 3 streams up, I think we're okay to keep going.
Yeah.
I feel like GamerCal, if the red team finds their stuff soon, would be in a bad place for getting done quickly, but right now he has an edge, so he's probably playing catch up, and he will catch up as they search for stuff.
Here comes Catfish on TGH.
That's right, Hitbox became Smashcast. They've rebranded. So Twitch's problem right now is the connection thing that starts the broadcast for you is not working, but the servers themselves are online, so hopefully we won't lose the players because refreshing the stream will kill it for you.
Yes.
Something happened that GamerCal's hiccuped or something and it didn't reconnect.
Usually gets resolved fairly quickly though.
Yeah.
Okay, there comes the pedestal check on TGH. We already know it's couch cash, so.
Yep. Man, checking this. TGH is so many crystals down, but he just can't get the last one yet.
Yep. None of them have checked T-Rock yet either. I mean, with only the Ice Rod missing, you'd figure someone would go there, but they just haven't touched that mountain yet. And here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna go up. He's gonna check the Ether tablet. He's gonna get the cape, and then he's probably gonna go to T-Rock.
Red Tunic for Terror. He's got to do blinds, Turtle Rock, and Desert Palace, I think.
Yep.
TGH has found the cape, which is going to get him the Ice Rod. They're still in this.
He doesn't know that yet, though, does he? Is he actually gonna check? Oh, wow. He actually apparently really hates to go to T-Rock. Okay. Red team is back in this. They're gonna find the Ice Rod now.
Yeah, we have a pretty solid performance on both teams here. With the situation, red team is actually in a good spot to win still.
Yes.
With TJH's call right here, they're saving the day because this is a big move. It's going to get him his last item. And TGH might very well be the first one into Turtle Rock and clear.
Well, we'd know more if we had GamerCal stream.
Yeah. I know that GamerCal was lacking in... because he did all the pendants. He's the one who had to do the most work, so he's got to catch up.
This mishap did get Green some time to catch up, but will it be enough? This could be really close. It's really hard to tell.
Ice Rod. It's time to play the drums for the first time. Go mode.
Should be the second time though, right? Green
yeah, we never saw the other player get it. I'll just assume that he has his Ice Rod by now.
Probably does. Well, Twitch status says that the whole website is offline now.
Allegedly. We're talking to the void.
TJ has Pod and T-Rock to do, yes. Resifos has... Does he only have T-Rock? Yeah, he only has T-Rock left. Jesus.
Man, he's cruising.
Yeah.
TGH needs Palace of Darkness and T-Rock, right?
Yes. Tear still needs 2 dungeons after this, from judging from his tracker, but I'm not sure which ones. Never mind, you just added the Misery Maya Crystal to his tracker. I'm not sure if he did that in advance or if he actually needs 1 more dungeon after this. We're about to see, I guess. Actually, he added Crystal 6, which is T-Rock, so I would imagine he just did it preemptively. Tear just has Skullwoods left to go. Oh, there you go. Skullwoods for Tear. That shouldn't take too long. He's gonna grab his Ice Rod real quick. Well, he has to do T-Rock if he doesn't have the Ice Rod yet.
He's already cleared most of it, at least, so at least for him,
Yes.
Terror might be the first one in Gan's Tower after all, because
Yeah, he can go straight to...
he's actually ahead of Rez just a little bit. He's got a couple minutes on him. He's the one who went in there and checked all of it, so it's all done. He's got the keys, it's all open, everything's dead.
Oh, does he have Skullwoods though? I'm really not sure. Does he only have T-Rock? Ooh, falls down there. If he only has T-Rock, I mean, then he's actually got a time advantage over Resifos.
Well, he couldn't have had T-Rock because he didn't have the...
Yeah, but is he missing Skullwoods?
Not according to his thing. I don't remember him.
No.
I think he did. Yeah, I do remember him killing Mothula. He was the one who was barely making it. with the
Oh
hard
yeah,
fight.
you're right.
He used the fire rod to seal the deal.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, I can't load GamerCal's Twitch channel, so... Alright, yeah, like, Terra's gonna hit T-Rock slightly after Resifos, but since he has done everything, he can just go straight to 2 Trinex. So he's actually gonna be done with T-Rock before Resifos, unless, you know, he unfortunately dies or something.
What we have here is a situation created by Twitch and not by the players, so I really don't want to restart the race, you know? Like, I really don't want to, especially when I have 3 of the 4.
Yeah.
I trust these players on their done time, honestly, is the other thing. They're all accomplished runners.
Yeah. Yes.
If one of them says they're done, I'll take their word for it, honestly.
Yep.
Plus, we can see from Terra's movements in Ganon's tower if his buddy has been there or not, so we'll know if he's the first one in.
Oh no, Terra has already been there, right?
Ganon's tower? I mean?
Oh no, you mean Ganon's tower, never mind.
Yeah, where the big key is and stuff, we would be able to tell if Terra knew.
Yeah, that's true. Although with how little crystals GamerCal had, I have a hard time imagining that he would beat Ganon's tower before Terra.
Yeah, I think he'll be getting in there last, but I don't think by too much.
Yes.
Unless he's having trouble off screen. I think he's clear.
A lot of the dungeons that GamerCal hadn't done yet are really fast, like Skullwoods and Ice Palace.
Yep, Skullwoods, Ice Palace. He did Tower of Hera and Blinds, so he's got Palace of Darkness and Turtle Rock to go.
And Terra just running straight to Trinex.
Yeah, that's true. There is a clock in game too, so we can just have him give me a screenshot of it.
Although that clock is not the most accurate, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
Sure.
if it comes down to it. Just add a couple minutes to it. You can actually look at his stats and add the menu time to it or whatever.
Yeah, menu and lag time is a thing too.
Best we can do. Hopefully it doesn't come down to the minute.
Yeah. I feel like Cal has to be in GT by now easily. Really? He was missing 5 crystals when he went down.
Yeah, he had the least. That
I mean, it was like you
15
said,
minutes
we'll
ago.
definitely see in Tears play, you know.
I think Tear's in front.
I think so too. Jeez, I didn't realize how fast T-Rock is when you know everything. Like, Resifo's just coming up on the Poke Room and Terra's already a Trinex.
Yeah. When you can just
Speaking
go.
of which, Chad, did you know that Trinex is called Trinex because he has 3 necks?
What? What? What?
Mind blown, I know.
Tear is ready to go and again it's Tower. Does anyone know where this key is? Throw me your guess.
I wonder if Terra's gonna grab that half magic. He knows it's on the island, but I figure if he wanted it, he would have grabbed it before T-Rock.
Tear's gonna be able to provide Gamercal with a whole lot of info.
Or vice versa. It's a mystery. Oh yeah, red team is in go mode, yeah.
They both
anyway,
are.
Terra going.
We're wrapping up.
Going right side. Oops.
Depending on where Gamercal is, the whole race hinges on him, honestly, because Terra's in front here, obviously, but red team is not that far behind. They got 6 crystals apiece, and they're finishing up Turtle Rock now.
Okay, so Terra is definitely the first against Tower, because there's no way in hell he would have opened those 2 chests.
Yeah.
If he wasn't.
I would be amazed if that wasn't the case, honestly. Like, Gamercal was just the one who ended up doing Pendant Dungeons, so that slows you down a lot.
Yeah. Yes.
No big key yet.
Yep.
We opened 7 of these.
But Rock in the Dark is not as... This room is, like, really curious. Because it's like... It's honestly the easiest dark room. Unless it goes off the rails, in which case it's the worst dark room.
Looks like he's got it to me.
Yep.
These players don't care about the lamp, so yeah, they did skip Mimic Cave. They're not looking for the lamp.
Yeah.
Big key. Chest 9,
There it
I
is.
believe.
I feel like that's a good one for green as well, because, you know, right side gambles wouldn't work. It's just a really straightforward location with no key being on the right side either.
Yeah, I would be... Honestly, I don't think Gamercal is in here yet, but he might be getting here soon, and he's going to know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
Lamp is only necessary for the lesser player. I don't know, man. Actually, I think we saw... I think it was the 2 people on the right, the red team, who had trouble when the lamp didn't show up once, because the dark rooms were just killing everybody in that run, and then lamp was in Turtle Rock or something. I think they were 2 of the players who got messed up by that. You'd be surprised how thrown off you can get sometimes in those rooms.
Basically, you have like a script for every lampless room, and if that ever goes off the rails, that's like the worst to get back on track there.
Yeah. There's the mimic, the turtle room in Palace of Darkness can get pretty nasty if you have no light at all.
Yeah.
There's the first area in the mire that's really gross. I think, yeah, it was TGH who ran out of mana in Ganon's tower because he had to use the fire rod, and he didn't have any mana at the end and had to go out of the whole tower and come right back in. That happened.
Yeah.
So the lamp has other benefits too. It doesn't cost anything to use almost. I don't know that we've ever seen a player do Aghanim Lampless. I don't think that's ever come up, actually.
I actually specifically practice it, so every tournament race I kind of hope it comes up, but...
Terra, don't die, man. You're gonna lose your edge here. Blue potion.
Oh yeah. Okay, he's fine.
Getting a little close to the death there.
There's no reason to ever do Aga Lampless. Lumberjack item.
It seems pretty unlikely to come up, but I think you could come up with some kind of weird scenario where it might.
Oh yeah, Spooty and I had a seed before where the lamp was in like no, not Bonk Rock. What is it called? Bumper Cave, and we were looking for the cape forever because none of us could do Aga Lampless.
Yeah, I could see that. The lamp could be somewhere really gross. So red team at the same time are entering here, so it absolutely is coming down to GamerCal, because if Terra plays perfectly here, he's only going to buy him so much time. At best, he's going to get him a couple of minutes here. Basically, if the lamp was really, really hard to find and you had to do Aghanim for like the hammer or something, that's when it would pay off.
It can happen. Also, you know, there's early information advantage if you actually do that sequence break in 2v2. I think sequence breaks are worth a lot more in 2v2 because you can just get that informational advantage ahead in time.
Yeah, I could see going for it anyway if like something ridiculous like the Boots of the Hammer was on the ledge of that.
We had the fire rod there, and we couldn't do T-Rock forever because we were and Skull Woods for that matter, because we were looking for that damn cape forever. Because we saw the lamp, but we couldn't get it.
If you were good at it and it didn't really take you any time to do it, like, why not?
Oh, it's actually not that bad once you get into it, honestly.
Terra is on his way up, and red team has not yet found the key, but they're about to. I personally wouldn't want to do it either. I wouldn't have it. I hate going up there with light. If you remove the darkness completely, I'd still think that dungeon was terrible. I don't like it at all. Rez is locked out, but he has the big key.
He found the big key. He's just gonna go grab a small key somewhere.
Yeah. He must have skipped one or something.
Yeah, he must have skipped one underneath the pot.
That's interesting. Good thing he remembered.
Yeah, he did remember. That's really good, actually. If you go up there without a key, that's really bad.
Nice double from Terra.
Yeah. I don't think Cal has beaten Gin. Like, we saw from Terra's play that he was definitely ahead in Gen's tower. And I mean, Cal should still put like a .done or something in your Discord when he's done, right?
He's saying that Twitch disconnected him.
Oh.
And I'm telling him, just tell me when he's done.
Okay. Seems like Twitch is coming back. Judging from Twitch status. Okay, Res got his key, it looks like, and he's headed up. Here comes the Ganon fight for Tear on 2 hearts.
Yeah, let's watch it. Let's just be careful here, just a little bit.
Pulling that cape out, but I don't know. I mean, I'd be too scared to do that without half magic. Like, every second's gonna matter here for green team. So you really can't afford to die on Ganon. You also can't afford to run out of magic. They did find a green potion at some point. I wonder if he still has that.
I think so. I can't imagine using that much mana. Oh no!
Ooh.
Tear. You need this time. You need all this time.
Yeah. I think what I would have done here, when he got knocked down to 2 hearts immediately, I would have just died on purpose, right at the start of the fight.
Pulling the bombs.
Well, there's a fairy in that tree, you gotta bonk it, yeah.
That's what he's looking for. It's running away. Hey! No! Okay.
Well, as long as it flies up here. Just use a hook shot. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so Terra really needs to get moving. That death might have lost it for the team. He really couldn't afford that death.
Oh, yeah. It depends on where Cal is. What is
really
he doing?
Does. He's looking
You
for
don't
mana.
have time. Oh, he's... Oh.
Man, it might have been faster to just teleport to the shop.
Mirror. Yeah, just mirror.
Oh
and
no.
Fly to the shop, man.
This is a train wreck. He's blowing the lead. Oh no. This is not what I expected.
He's going in. Well, he's doing it. He's going in.
He's got
Really
enough
good
mana
spot
with
for
the
Ganon.
lamp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's like the perfect spot for Ganon to spawn in.
It is. That's phase 2 done. Like, this is
Yeah.
much better run than last time.
Much better than the last time, yeah.
I think he's got it. He's still in the lead, but he lost a couple minutes there, and that might be a very important couple of minutes.
Yep. Oh, this is going to become close to the wire, man. I really want to know where Cal is at.
I'm trying to make sure that he knows to type done and just, like, he might have lost some time trying to mess with his connection, and I hate to see that, but can't do anything about it.
Yep.
It sucks too, because he's seeing this thing and he's thinking it's his internet, but it's actually Twitch not letting him back on.
Yep. There's torch glitch. That's the wrong item.
That's 2 on him, and he's definitely got the mana. The mana's not a problem right now, especially with the glitch.
Yeah. He dodges out of the way there. Doesn't want to get knocked off. That's fair enough.
He's getting himself a double for the kill.
That was
Nope, didn't get it.
really early. Yep.
That's it. Tears first.
Here first, yep. Just as TGH enters Agony. Oh, this could have been so much faster if he didn't die. Good run, but that
132
death
for
could
deny.
seal it. Was that 132.49?
Yep.
Okay. TGH on with Agony. As if it was falling off here. Taking it slowly in this room. I was kind of worried it would get despawn glitch or something.
They need Cal to get 4th. And I don't know, but by a couple minutes, like if they get second and third, they might have it. It's gonna be really close if that's the case. I had his tracker accurate when he lost the connection, but that was a long time ago, and I'm sure he's in Ganon's tower by now, if not on Ganon.
Yeah. It's gonna be Ganon any second on TGH.
TGH is done.
Yep. I don't really feel like torch glitch is that much of an issue if you have silvers anyway.
Got 134, 458 for TGH.
Damn. Oh, it's gonna be so close. I really wish we could see where Cal is right now.
What a seed, man. What the hell was that ice rod about? Oh, Gamer Cal's done according to them, man. That's it.
Oh man.
135.20 is my time for him, if that's accurate.
No, that's it then.
Coming out of nowhere, literally out of the void, Gamer Cal. Man, what a race. Thanks for making it intense, Twitch. Yep, Gamer Cal's giving me his time. He's got 3 seconds on. So he says 1:30:17. That's probably more accurate than mine. Because what I do is I start my clock when I say go, and then there's a little bit of stream delay.
Yeah.
So 1:30, he's definitely done. He sent me some evidence. So Gamer Cal and Tear have won.
Damn.
Let's see if they want to talk about that great seed.
Was honestly not that bad of a seed if you went to ice early. People just need to get in the habit in this logic of going to dungeons early.
Yeah. Well, I guess I wasn't sure if I was going to stream later tonight, but I guess since we're having so much issue with it, I might just take a pass on that. I want to bring Gamer Cal on here to talk.
Don't tell me it's not.
Gamer
Okay,
Cal, what's
there
up?
we go. I am
Hello.
so sorry about that. I know it's not even my fault, but I am
It's not.
so sorry.
It is not your fault at all, no.
It's not even your ISP's fault. It's Twitch's
Yeah.
connections were letting you back on.
'Cause there was no problem with me and Tara doing the stuff, having the call. There was never any hiccups with that, so I want to say I took like 2 minutes or so out of that to try and get it set up because I couldn't keep playing the game at the same time as stuff was setting up. So I was sort of in between dungeons and then sometimes just outside, and I was like trying to get the stuff going. So I want to say I could have finished a couple minutes faster, but it doesn't matter, we got the stuff we needed to, and
Rez is now done as well. That's everybody. You guys pulled ahead
Fantastic.
by just a few minutes. We weren't sure where you were because you were in the back of the pack there with the crystals and the pendants you had.
yeah, I was doing some of the other stuff basically. That's the second race in a row where Bumper Cave has been a thing that we needed, but Yeah, you're probably a bit curious decision of why I went to get the book out of ice and then just bailed, even though that was something that needed to get done. It was mostly just Bombo's tablet at the time because I wanted to go swamp with the stuff that I picked up. So just to make it easy to check at the time, Terra didn't have the mirror, didn't have the flippers, so
Hello, everybody.
you know.
Nice race.
Give us the news, Doc.
Yo, GG guys.
Yeah, that was close.
That must have been a really good race to watch.
We had some
We
trouble.
were
with
off by a
Twitch.
minute, weren't we?
Yeah,
It
I
was,
heard Twitch was doing the same thing for me as was doing for you, Ter. The chatty was showing me being disconnected.
We lost GamerCal's stream completely right when it came down to
Yeah.
the last like 15 minutes, and we weren't sure what was
So,
like. We had no idea what was going on. Like if it would all depended on when he would finish because it was so close.
No, I kept going intermittently trying to set it up again, and obviously having none of it, almost got completely locked out at one point because I don't know what was up with it, but because XSplit, I guess, was trying to initialize it, and Twitch wasn't having any of it, it was not
Yeah.
responding. And there was one point where like everything on my computer was not responding. So I was like, oh god, that's not
Yeah.
the time you want that. But quick Control or Delete to get the task manager open kind of brought that into play. So yeah, not the way I wanted that to go, but at least we got to go mode before it came down to it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to get Lamp?
Mimic Cave. That
Yeah.
was Terra got that, and
Yeah,
I
and
just
we-
said no.
We had a feeling that it was in T-Rock or Mimic Cave, but yeah, we never got it because of course we were in Goma by then. But
I honestly thought it was in Swamp when we were going around the stuff. I was thinking, I just got flippers and mirror up on the mountain because Terra
Yeah.
couldn't basement at the time, no fire rod in High Cave. So yeah, it was like I went up afterwards to do that when I was basically told to go do Dark World Death Mountain. Turned out to be good, so that was fine. But yeah, I went at that point and thinking Swamp is gonna have something, and we're most likely it's gonna be the lamp, and it's not actually gonna be required. But just in case, I'm going there anyway. And yeah, of course, it's in there, pretty good. But yeah, as a result of that, I was quite far behind crystals for a while. I guess I'd taken to doing, because I did Eastern at the start, and of course I did Swamp because I got the stuff there, so I was doing a lot of the other bits rather than the dungeon straight up. And it was like Terra's found a lot of different things that led to the next dungeon, but stuff like Quake leading there, getting stuff for Ice Palace, just a lot of bits and pieces, but nothing super concrete. So I was like, well, I'm just going to clean up all of the stuff here, the mental list of what we were missing at the time. And then, yeah, Bumper Cave, second race in a row. Turns out where the ice rod is, but hey.
Yeah, for us, Cape was our go mode item, basically, because Cape led to Ice Rod. And we checked, we got Book in Ice, not terribly late, but we checked Ether really late.
Right, yeah.
I literally checked Ether on my way up to go do Turtle Rock to look for Cape and Turtle Rock. So yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah. So at that point, I had found boots, and I basically told Terry, you need to go get the flippers at some point for these. And so because he had Quake at the time, I was like, you may as well make a play on Turtle Rock here as well whilst you're up there, because now you do that, you get whatever is in there, then Ether tablet is available. I hadn't been able to check that yet. I had the stuff, was not immediate line of fire. And yeah, I think there's 2 points that we need to make sure we check a bit more. One of them obviously being Bumper Cave, and the other one, apparently Terra did check the Hookshot Cave ledge thing, the floating island up there. So when he was going towards Scanner's Tower, he was like, oh, by the way, Half Magic's up there. I was like, great, I could have done with knowing that. Because normally it's like, yeah, he checks the stuff, and if it's nothing, he doesn't tell me about it. So I assumed it was nothing. And so yeah, make sure you check that next time.
Oh,
Yeah, there was a 2.5 difference and 2.5 minutes difference in averages there, just about.
Sounds about right.
I wasn't even looking too much at my my stuff at the end there. I got 3-minute menu time, with frames to spare, and it's like a 1:30:42 was my game time. But obviously the timer is a bit more accurate that way. So
What you wrote down is a 5.5 minute difference.
Well, that's not divided in half yet.
yeah, that's total
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
not
that's
average time.
it's average.
Oh.
Yeah, so difference in average is like
Effectively the same
2.5-ish.
thing, but. Well, good game,
Oh,
everybody.
rip.
That ice rod was a little bit more troll than I expected, but otherwise that siege seemed okay.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
fun seed to fair.
For V26, I can't complain.
Yeah, not bad.
That's pretty much it. I have had some insane stuff with that. As in recent times, as you saw, the last run that I had was like 21.5 minutes slower than this. So,
Wow.
no. Yeah.
Well, Rez, TGH, you're 4-2 in this thing, but that is your last match. Thanks for coming so many times. Thanks for playing all these matches.
It was fun. Thank you very much for hosting this. This has been a lot of fun with Rezi, especially.
Absolutely.
Disagree.
Wow. Thanks, dude.
Just casually throwing you bus.
This is why we joined this tournament, so that we could just endlessly banter with each other.
That's fine.
It's alright. It's okay. We've had a bit of that as well. So
When's the next one?
There's a couple matches every day this week. As for Terra and GamerCal, I don't know who your opponent is, and I won't for a while. But
yeah, I was
You'll be
looking at the backet, thinking, yeah, we're gonna be here a while.
yeah, you got a couple matches to go. Like it'll take 2. I think one of them is happening soon, but once that happens, the next one will have to happen, and that's who you're playing. But I do have matches every day this week, I think. I have one tomorrow at 5. Saturday I've got 2. Friday I'm trying to schedule one, but not yet. We're trying to wrap things up, so I'm kind of opening the schedule up to every day. We have, what, like 10 games left on it? Not too many.
That's not too bad. Hoping
thanks.
to get it done before the proper tourney starts. So
Yeah, that's
I
the
say
goal.
proper tourney is in the speed gaming one.
I'd like to wrap mine up and get out of the way for that, because I might join that myself, but I'm looking forward to it.
Good too.
Well, thanks for coming, everybody.
Well,
I don't know how long
yeah,
we'll
good.
be online here, so at this rate, so
Hey, good race, guys. Thanks.
Definitely.
Good luck in the rest of the tournament.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks for the race. Really good.
No
Glad
problem.
you got
Thank
your
you
stuff
guys.
back
Fun.
before we started. You know.
Yeah, there was like perfect timing actually. But very
Excellent.
fortunate.
GG.
I'll let you guys know when your next match is up. Thanks for playing, and Problems, thanks for coming by and commentating with me.
Good fun.
Folks in the chat, like I said, tomorrow at 5, EDT, we'll do another one. I'll see you later.
Alright, see ya.
Peace,
Goodbye.
guys. See you.
Take care.
I'm not even going to try to host anybody, so whatever Twitch does, what it's doing, I don't think it's loading still. No, it might be. No, it's not. Okay, see you later, everybody. I'll be back. If it fixes, I'll be back in like 3 hours. Take it easy.